Hey guys, this is Considious Gaming here with episode 11 of Forever Stranded. I ended up doing a lot of work off camera, hashtag fail, because I apparently double tapped record. Instead of recording a couple hours worth of gameplay, I accidentally recorded a couple hours of nothing because I double tapped record and got 2 seconds of recording. So I got a lot of things prepped. My Minecraft isn't pulled up just right, and I don't really want to reset it because it takes forever. So I will have some sounds on just so I can hear it in the background. If that echoes a bit, I do apologize. It might catch in the mic. So I didn't have it going through my headset when I pulled it up. But we got a lot of work done. Made a lot of clay. Got a lot of stuff going for the bricks. We finished the smeltery. Unfortunately, off camera. That's rookie mistake. That's what I get for recording while tired. Ooh, mob spawning spot. Bad. So we got the smelter removed. I can actually take this chest out now because we got a lot of these put into drawers. Got the seared furnace going. Did a lot of little things. I dug out. Where is it? I got glass up in the tree farm over here. Because I did get a comment, you go down there and look a lot. Why don't you put glass in? Well, just kind of didn't really get around to it. So it's around to it now. Dug out this room, got it lit up. Starting to put down dirt. This is going to take a little while. I could speed it up. Actually, I've been kind of doing it a slow way. I forgot about the gravel trick. I will probably do that in a time lapse as well. Actually, I'll show you guys that real quick. Thank you. For those of you that may not know this recipe, we're going to come down here. Give me 2 gravel. And this is super easy. You can go 2 dirt, 2 gravel, and you get 4 coarse dirt. Now, coarse dirt is terrible, and it doesn't grow grass. However, easy fix. Whoops. What did I just do with that wood? There it is. Oh, I had some in my inventory already. Well, easy fix here. You just make a hoe. Ho, ho, ho. There we go. And I'll show you guys this. I don't know why I didn't remember this earlier. There you go. Hoe. Put down the coarse dirt. Hoe it. Becomes regular dirt. If you hoe it twice, not a big deal. There's no water, so it'll turn back into It'll turn back into dirt pretty quickly. Worst comes to worst, you can always break it up and go again. Not a huge deal. Still got our sag mill and alloy smelter here. I didn't want to set that up, so I realized I kind of missed an important part. All the power is in Tinkapow. So that's what we're going to be working on a lot today. I got... didn't make as much netherrack as I should have, but I did get these set up to make... It'll be 28 coke brick. Boom. Done. I'm going to go ahead and steal this clay because I will need that for other things. And go to Tinkapow. Oh, 4 blast brick is the quest too. So, got a lot of these set up. Don't have nearly enough blast brick yet, but we'll work on that. Alright, so there's blast coke. We got 6 nether brick, 4 blaze powder, and 3 clay from that. So if you've had a look through the manual, you will need a few things to start. I'm going to go ahead and claim that. And what did I... Oh, my inventory is full. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and... Did I throw out the nether brick too? Yes, I did. I am really rolling today. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. A couple more. Did I not grab those? Okay. And for some reason, the ones you got through loot chests didn't stack, but not a big deal. It'll work out. I'm going to go ahead and leave that set up there. Alright, so next thing on the list, Tinkapow. Basic survival we will be doing very quickly. I'm going to work up to that as we get through Tinkapow. So the one tool, Engineer's Hammer, you get 4 reinstore storage crate and a loot chest. And those are actually very handy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run upstairs real quick and set this up so we can start making some coal coke. So it does take a little bit of time. I think I'll just do this along this wall. This will be kind of a lot of layers, and eventually I will have elevators put in, so this is going to be temporary, but not a huge deal. I believe it's 3 by 3 by 4 with an open middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll know because we should have 1 brick left over. Maybe I was wrong about that. Maybe I'm just not remembering. Maybe it was solid center. Well, we won't really be able to know until we get that hammer made, so not a big deal. Whoops. Ooh, shoot. And all my lava's upstairs. Oh, I'm already warmed back up, so not a big deal. Hypothermia will pass here in a minute. Yep, it shouldn't kill me. So I'm going to dump these off in here. I will organize this. I know I said I was going to during the time lapse, but I was just kind of chilling, rolling, working through some stuff. Okay, engineer's hammer. For engineer's hammer, I need beets, which I've not really gotten these put away yet, but I'm going to need... Let's grab a few, because I think I need a few rows red for what's coming up. And I know I need a couple iron and a couple string. Oh, lovely. Yes, I know my inventory's a mess. How did that clay get there? That's very weird. Okay, so we're going to go here. Did I even pick up? I did pick up the string. Okay. Make a few rows red. Engineer's hammer. There it is. Pretty straightforward. You actually did not need rose red for that, but we will need it for other things. I'm going to come clean out my inventory real quick. I didn't clean out nearly as much as I wanted. Yes, I made a whole stack of levers. I really don't know why. That was definitely a misclick on my part. Not a big deal with the everything we're doing. We will go through it. The base wrench also does not work as an extra utilities wrench, just FYI. Doesn't work for transfer pipes. I don't know why, but it doesn't. Alright, so we're going to go quests. Tinkerpow. The one tool. You will need this tool for most jobs. And that is very true. So we're going to take those. Engineer's toolbox is next. Well, all these tools need a place to go, don't they? And the engineer's toolbox is actually quite handy. And what I'm going to do for now... Oh, it's going to be odd. I'll do it like this. And I'm going to put these crates down here. Just because it does kind of look cool. These you can put items in and then break them and take them with you. So you can put that back down. Boom. Still got the things. Which is actually very handy. I'm going to use this for a lot of... some crafting stuff that we're using on the regular. Now I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to see if I built this coal coke right. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Oh, I did. I did. So it's just 3 by 3 by 3 and pack it full. So we're going to grab some coal just to get that started. And yeah, because we definitely need a few steel, so I do need some coal coke going. I don't want to grab too much, because there is something else we're going to need coal for. I'll show you guys that in just a second. I know, I really need elevator blocks. This is a little ridiculous. But ender pearls are expensive. And that will auto-cook. Takes quite a while. It makes creosote oil, which we will need a lot of. Well, some of. Maybe not a lot. We'll need a decent chunk. Whoops. Getting lost in my own house. This is embarrassing. Okay, so the one thing we'll need coal for is carbon jetpack. This is one of the cheapest jetpacks you can get. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Carbon ingot is 2 raw carbon, and each... Am I misremembering? Okay, yes. So each raw carbon is 1 block of coal. So really, it's just a ton of coal. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 blocks of coal. That's 10 more blocks of coal. And 2 of these, that's 6, 12 more blocks of coal. So we need like half a stack of coal blocks, which in the grand scheme of things, once we get automation going, is really not that bad. Show you another thing here. Carbon helmet. If you look at these stats, armor toughness and armor, that's pretty much at the top of what you can get, which is actually really good, and it's surprisingly cheap. It's carbon blocks, which is a metric butt ton of coal. That's 18 coal blocks each. But usually we get to the point where we have way too much coal. And it's upgrades for these. You can get it so they take RF, which is awesome. And you can upgrade them. I'm not 100% sure. We'll look into that. It's going to be a while before we get there. Is you need a bunch of emerald carbon rods, which is emerald bits and diamond rods and diamonds, and yeah, it gets a bit expensive for the upgrades, but I think that's going to be the armor we're going to be going with. What am I doing? Alright, so first we're going to come here. Okay, that's fine. And let me just search toolbox. Engineer's toolbox. Alright. That's 3 aluminum plate, 2 rose red, and a wooden storage crate. Unfortunately, the storage crates we just got will not work. But I'm going to go ahead and start prepping anyway. If we are lucky, 1, 2, 3, whoops. We will have what we need to make those crates by the time we're done. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 2 rose red. Told you that would come in handy. And I'm just going to grab a real quick glass bottle. And if we're lucky, we'll have a bottle's worth of creosote oil. Don't think we're going to be quite that lucky. Yeah, not quite. Go ahead and shift those in there just so they'll autofill. Half a bucket though, so we're pretty close. And what is next to Intinkapow that we can work on? Okay, water power. Water wheel segment, you get 4 steel ingots. I don't remember what this takes. Water wheel. Okay, that takes a lot of treated wood. So we're going to need creosote oil for that as well. That's one I'm not super worried about because I don't personally use them because they take up a lot of space and they're just kind of annoying. Iron toolkit. Let's see, so a block of pig iron. Here, pig iron. Okay, that is alloying. Okay, so that needs 33 millibuckets of blood. Let me just pull out my calculator here real quick. That's 33 times 9, 297 millibuckets. Whoops. Alloying, and I'm pretty sure... Is it really only 5? Okay, so that'd be times 5. Wait, 297 divided by 5. So we're going to need 60 pieces of rotten flesh, which I'm not sure I have. Okay, there's 34. Let me see. I think we're going to end up short. Definitely don't eat any. What we can do is kind of cheaty. Was there a... Oh, ground trap. It's a little cheaty, but you can actually just hop in the smelter when you get it set up and just let it kill you. And that will fill it with blood as well. I'm trying to avoid dying while it may not look like it. Another thing you can do is push animals into the smeltery, and that killing them will make blood. Again, just kind of depending on what you want to do there. I'm going to try and do it with rotten flesh because animals right now are a bit precious. Ooh, let's see what we get from the loot chest. Alright, 40 conduit binder and another loot chest. Conduit binder will be very handy to have later. Oh, there's the spider eyes that we needed. And I don't mind taking those. The compressed diamond hammers will be handy later. I do want to do a little bit of testing with that to make sure I don't waste them, and I'll do that in my test world. I'm pretty sure if you put them on like a pickaxe, it'll work like a compressed hammer, so you can just pickaxe through compressed blocks, and then they don't wear out, which is awesome. I'm not 100% sure on that, so we are going to We're going to take that with a grain of salt and make sure I don't waste them. Because that would make me a little salty. Okay, so we got our oil. Yes, stock. We're going to take 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, I need one potato. One potato. And we'll make some bowls real quick. Because this is a thing in basic survival that was kind of in our way. We're going to come here. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. If I can put it in the right spot. We got bowls. I think this was... Okay, how do you make stock? Stock, stock, stock. Stock. Oh, that is pot. That's the pot. Okay, well, we got the pot upstairs. Okay, just had to double check. Yes, I actually am recording. That would have been really embarrassing. We'll need those bowls for other things, though, so that's not a big deal. So there's 3 stocks. Boom, use up them spider eyes. 1, 2, 3, I think. Ooh. I think you can wear that as a bauble. Spider eye soup. Oh, that's with the pot again. That actually makes sense. Boom, 3 spider eye soup. We're going to finish that one in basic survival. Yep. Bone stalker. Now I have utensils. I can make some different food. Let's start with the basics. You get 3 bone and 3 spider eye. Voila. Now I wonder, do I have another bone chilling somewhere? So if I do, we can go ahead and finish another quest. No. Are we really going to be 1 bone short? Are we really? Okay, we're going to be 1 bone short. That's kind of depressing, but we'll get over it. I want to look at this. It said you could wear it in eyes slot. Provide spider vision, see in the dark, goes in the eyes slot. Which... what actually is the eyes slot? Is there another inventory I don't know about? Advanced rocketry, better questing, probably not in chisels. Dark steel armor, dynamic surroundings, nope. Gameplay, nope. Side inventory. Just set that there. I don't know if that's a thing or not. We'll look into it. So that was 1. Yeah, laser creeper robot dinos from space. Those things are actually super annoying. Miscellaneous, more overlays, movement, multiplayer, ore excavator. Oh, you got a bunch of emotes. That's cool. The 1 probe. Oh, I wonder what that is. Okay, let's see if it... I don't even know what the side inventory is. Okay, apparently it's only an IC2 thing, so I'm not sure what the spider eyes are for, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so we have our creosote oil. We're going to grab up some planks here. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm definitely going to need 2 more. I don't know what I was thinking there. Do that. Boom. And was that it? Yes, 8 wood planks. And then I believe, yep, that is the wooden storage crate. Hop over here to this. Voila! Engineer's toolbox. And that was in Tinkapow. And we get 4 LV wire coil, a copper coil block, and a quarter heart. That is done. Next one's storage. I have a lot of things. Some of it will need protection from them creepers. They do seem to blow up a lot. And we have to make a wooden storage crate and then a reinforced storage crate. The reinforced, which are the ones right here that we got, are creeper proof. They cannot be blown up, which is hype. I'm going to look storage crate here. These crates are actually insane. They're pretty easy to make. Wood casing, it's just sticks, wood, and logs. And these can actually get really huge. They do need some stuff from actually additions that we will get into soon. Like very soon. But for now, they're not too bad. We're going to need 2 iron plate and 2 iron rod. Pretty easy. I believe here is 2 iron plate. Was that the iron rod? Yes, it is. We go boom, 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 boom. And we're going to need a few more, preferably 2 more bottles of Crozot oil. I'm terrible. Did I really lose all the bottles I just had? I know I had one more. Oh, okay, there we go. Go ahead and use this drink up bit while we're here. Alright, we're going to go back upstairs. Hopefully we have enough. We're ready to go. Boom. Awesome. We got enough. We're going to drop back downstairs. Alright, that should be enough. And, oops, unselect that. There we go. And put in those, get the treated wood planks. And that will get us a storage crate, and we will move over here. Storage crate, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Reinforced storage crate. High pipe, that's another one done. Tink-a-pow. Storage, and we're going to get 2 more wooden storage crate. And that's this part of the quest line done. So essentially for this, we need a ton of Crozot oil to make that work, which is free steel. That will just come basically with time. Might actually be able to do that before the end of this episode. We got about 10-ish minutes, so we'll look into that. And modifier, need to farm up some rotten flesh for this. Unfortunately, the toolkits we're definitely going to need sooner rather than later, because my plan is to take a unbreakable pickaxe to the meteor and pretty much just grind our way in, mine it all up, get in, get out with the stuff we need, because it's getting pretty nasty, and it's just going to get nastier. We're going up on 4 bars now, so put that there, put this there. This may not be permanent, but I think it does look kind of cool, especially with the shaders, so I personally don't really use them much, but it does look cool. So I'm going to put that in there. The toolbox we'll be using. And this is what you can do here. Tools will all shift in there, which is great. This is anything that's wiring, and this is tools and food. We can shift like that in there. And the tools, unfortunately, are only engineering tools. It doesn't register anything. But that's still actually pretty cool. So there's that. Alright, let's see what we can do in Technological Revolution while we're waiting. Pretty much stuck just waiting for that Crozot oil. Starting up AE2. There are 4 main items that you will need to start AE2. 3 start from a seed that sit in water. 1 that takes 3 items, throwing them in water. Pretty straightforward. I never remember the really crystal. There we go. I never remember this recipe. It's pretty easy. Charged Certus quartz, 1 nether quartz, and redstone dust in water. Pretty easy. So we're gonna go. I know I got some charged quartz. That's not it. Where's the other? There it is. We got 2. I'm gonna take them both. Unfortunately, I think we need 6. Oop, sorry, wrong button. So we need, where are you? Yeah, we need 6. So that's not going to be enough. So I'll show you guys this, and then I'll do, actually I'll save this for another episode. Because I'll need to sieve up some more sand and such for that. Alright, so next up in Technological Revolution is the auto farm, which we will have to go out and shear some creepers for. I'm going to wait till we have a jetpack for that because that's actually a little rough to make. Slice and splice, if I remember right, isn't terrible to make. Slice, honeyed slice, that's cool. Slice and splice. That's any head, which I think we have, and solarium, which we need the alloy smelter for. So I feel like a lot of these are going to require the alloy smelter. Oh, capacitor bank. That's not too terrible. I'm going to go here. Capacitor bank. And basic. Just 4 iron. Okay, so we have from down here. 1, 2, 3. That's 10. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need 16 gold. I don't know why the colors look reversed with the shaders, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8 redstone. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Move that up. And there's those. What did we need? Oh, yes, a block of redstone. Boom. I'll just do it this way. That's easier. That looks really cool. Fortunately, it's not going to work for us. Was there something else to that quest? I retrieved one. Maybe you want me to just pick you back up again? The one that is just called capacitor. Oh. So you want this capacitor bank. Yeah, so they changed the quest, made that a little more difficult. So that will have to be something we work towards. Unless that's only 1 million. We got that in a loot crate. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Sorry. Alright, so we got store power. And I'm going to take the vibrant alloys because that is the hardest to make. Oh, so now you have a good amount of power. You'll want to store that up just in case of power cuts and such. We may have jumped ahead a little too far because we don't even have power yet. Crafter we can make. You can get another crafter, an ender crystal, basic item filter, or pulsating iron. Pulsating iron, that's 9 ender pearls right there, which is actually kind of hard to get. These you need ink sacks for, which we will need an ink farm. So I'm really not worried about these right now. Only decent thing we get here anyway is the vibrant alloy nuggets, which are cool, but not amazing. Both of these, if I remember right. Let's look. Obelisk. There's a tractor obelisk. Yeah, that requires a villager soul, which we can actually do. Everything else there is not too terrible once we get an alloy smelter going. A version obelisk. This is going to be the hard one. Another enderman head. Because we also need an enderman head for the soul binder. And that's going to take a while to make. So that's 1 enderman head, 1 creeper, 1 skeleton, and 1 zombie head. So those might take a little bit to set up. Let's check and see how our oil is doing. Actually, what did I do with... I'm going to make just a bunch of bottles here because we will definitely use them. 12. Perfect. How bad would it be if a mob spawned on just that right there? I don't know if they can spawn on doors or not. Feel like they shouldn't be able to, but at the same time, who really knows? Really trying to get to power in this episode, so I can show you guys how I set that up. Okay, I need a bunch of wood. That should do it. Probably not, actually. I had wood chilling in one of these. Okay, no, I didn't. Come here. I cannot wait to get the ME system up and running. This makes all this so much faster. Like, literally, all I would need is a crafting terminal. Well, I guess I'll use a chest at some point. Hello? Where'd my oil go? There you are. Okay, so we need a couple sticks. Water wheel. Segment. There we go. Okay, so we need 2 more sets of sticks. Not a big deal. Boom, boom, there we go. Water power is completed. Oop, that's in Tinkapow. So with the water you are gathering, it may come in handy to make some power. Very basic power. And this is honestly about as basic as it comes, and it takes up a ton of space compared to what we're going to be making. Did you? They reorganized the order of these quests. That's salty. Generator Mark II, because I'm pretty sure that requires a dragon's breath. And the recipe has not changed. Why would they put sterling power behind this quest? Like, that's insane. You need 2 dragon's breath to make these, which means you need to kill 2 withers. And you have to make those in order to make the big reactor. Why do I get the feeling we're going to have, like, naturally spawning withers at some point? Well, I'm going to jump ahead because, frankly, that seems incredibly out of order, and we need power. And the Sterling generator is the best way to get it started. That's, wow, they did a huge upgrade on that. Did they change the recipe for bronze in here somewhere? I feel like they may have. Oh, cool, you can just naturally craft it. That's awesome. So 1 tin, 3 copper, and we need that times 2. Alright, so we have here. Boom, wrong one. I'm just going to do it the hard way. Alright, there's that. We also need 2 iron to make gears. Light engineering block we had already. How ironic. Yeah, they definitely changed up this pack a bit. And actually, since I have the 2 blocks already, I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple more of these gears, and we'll go ahead and try and make 2 sterlings right from the start. Boom, boom, boom. So we're gonna have you 1, 2, 2. The light engineering block is there actually. Furnace and a lot of coal coke. That's gonna be lovely. They definitely don't want you making power anytime soon. Oh, that's mossy stone. Derp. Where's my cobble? There it is. I thought I had a lot more cobble in here than that. There we go. Nice. And we'll have those. I don't think we're going to have nearly enough. Actually, I know we don't have enough coal coke. Because we did not make nearly enough coal coke. Let's look through what there is for generators. coal generator, which is pretty cheap. Iron casings, pretty cheap. Curious how much power that's going to be. Where is... Oh, and they took that out of the pack, too. There was an automatic tree cutter. And that pack had pretty decent generators in it. So this actually could be a bit of a problem. Coal generator, coal generator. I'd rather not run off of coal. Because coal is actually a bit expensive. Furnace generator. I mean, that's a thing, and it's fairly cheap, but it's going to be the same thing. It's going to not be automated at all. And it's going to be running... Yeah, magmatic generator. This runs off lava. Might do that. I don't know how the power is going to be. I might do that. I'm going to look through some of these other ones. Holy moly, overclock generator? That's insane. Survival. Undeath generator that I assume runs off mob drops. That's kind of cool. Ooh. I'm going to have to look into that, because if that means all of these are like making power, or you have them all. Oh, so it looks like you can make them all. That one's going to be rough, but you could actually make like unlimited power? Is that actually a thing? Because that would actually be hype if that's a thing. Like, I would actually work towards that if unlimited power might be an option. Anyway. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to try this magmatic generator, I suppose. See what happens. Furnace generators, we're going to need 5 iron, a furnace, which we already have here. These are going to be a while. Furnace here, I believe. Clean out a bit here. Ooh. Overheating. Turn on, please, and climatize. Cool off super quick. And this episode's running a bit long, as usual. I'm a little set back from what I was planning on here. We needed buckets for lava, which I still have in my inventory. Run upstairs real quick. Bang, bang, boom, boom. Oh, I need to eat too. I'm just slacking all around. So we got boom, boom. Guys, that's 440 millibuckets of lava. That's 440 buckets of lava. Or is it? Hold on. Millibuckets. Okay, so no, that's 40 buckets of lava. That's still a lot of lava. And coming up here soon, that will be like not nearly enough once I get this power set up. Okay, so we had that. Come around the top. Lava bucket. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. I'm making the wrong thing here. That's 4 redstone, 4 more iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what was the machine casing? Oh, and a chest. Hey, that chest I made earlier. I knew I made it for a reason. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Alright, so there's machine block. Now we need furnace generator, which is... Okay, so that's this. Piece of cake. Grab a few of those. Okay. So we're going to go there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Boom. Easy. Alright, so now we need 10 gold ingot. Not too bad. Oops. 10 gold ingot. Oops. And should be able to shift click this in. Fill in the holes here. Whoops. There we go. There's that. What happened to the redstone? Apparently didn't have enough. Alright. There's one. Put that bucket of lava in. There's two. Oh, good. You keep the buckets. That's always nice. Now I'm curious, how much power is this going to make? Hopefully enough to get an alloy smelter running. I'm going to set you up. And this idea didn't really work out, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these real quick. You don't have lava under you. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it right here, I think. This will also double up to fill these up faster. Which is good, because we're going to need a bunch of netherrack, and these have frankly been super slow, so... Boom, boom. Do they work like that? Always on? Oh, this one seems to be. Yeah, that one's getting lava. And that's 11. Looks like about 200 RF a tick, which is actually pretty good. I am curious, once you fill up, do you waste power? So that's something we're going to have to look into. What did I do with... I want to go ahead and get this cooking up here. That's going to take some pretty good amount of time. So it is going to run them. It's just going to be a bit slow. Not a big deal. These are super cheap to make. Super cheap form of power. And personally, I could go quite a while with never having the what's it called? Without having the Stirling generators. Because frankly, I mean, they were super efficient and really good upgrades. But this is almost easier, so that's fine. I'm wondering, has this changed? No. Ooh, Ender Pearl, that's right. Yeah, we need Ender Pearls quite badly. I know I got one. Where are my Ender Pearls? One right there. Actually, I do wonder. And come here, please. Ender Pearl. So I feel like there was a way to get those from bees. I might do some villager breeding, because 4 emeralds for 1 Ender Pearl is actually pretty good. We'll have a butt ton of those. Like, pretty quickly, so... I don't remember. I feel like there was... pulsating mass, pulsating propolis. Mysterious comb. I might look into bees, because I'm pretty sure these ender hives we got actually do work for ender pearls, but I've never really looked into bees, and I'm honestly not sure at all how bees really work. But I might look into those. Another thing we're going to be doing, as I get all this dirt filled up and get it turned into grass, we can bone meal the grass, which we have tons of bone meal now, and get seeds. We can break the seeds with a hoe for a chance at ender lily seeds. It's a very slow source of ender pearls. They grow on Instone. They take like an hour real time, but it's a steady source, even if it is a very slow source. So that's what we'll be setting up over the next time lapse. If I do one, I probably will, because we're kind of at a standstill before jumping into the next video. I'm going to try and go out and get a bone. Pretty sure the recipe is the same, and we're only 1 bone short. Yep, so we're 1 bone short. So I'm going to try and jump out and do that. I'm going to do a lot of sieving gravel to get coal, to get our carbon jetpack. The chicken we don't really need right now. If I did, I would honestly just use it to farm a ton of eggs to potentially toss in the smeltery to get blood. It's kind of terrible, I know, but getting rotten flesh at this point might be a bit of a bear. Probably get these cooked up. Conductive iron's really easy. 1 redstone, 1 iron makes a conductive iron. That we're going to be using for our energy conduits. Energetic alloy is a redstone, a gold, and a glowstone in the alloy smelter. This is for the capacitors and for a higher level energy conduit, a couple other things. Mostly it's used for capacitors, and we'll get actually enough to make 1 capacitor, which is nice. Then we'll be moving on to a couple other things. Crafter. I'm curious, because I assume these things and then they change the recipe. Right, so to make the crafter, we need slice and splice, which we can use. Ooh, cooling off too fast. Which we can make solarium pretty easy. That's 1 gold, 1 soul sand is a solarium. So these are all things I'll be kind of cooking up the ingredients for over the time lapse. I'll show you the recipes I'm going to be using for that. We come here, blaze rod. So pretty much the only way to actually make blaze rods is either to farm them by killing blaze. That's a bad idea. Or you can use a compressor with 5 blaze powder. And we have 176 blaze powder. So we have more than enough to make our heating coils that we need to make the temperature regulator. The compressor is pretty straightforward to make. This is any stone. Yes, any stone. Basic machine casing, electric circuit. We do need a bit of rubber, so I will be setting up a rubber room as well, most likely. The wrong button here. Basic machine casings, 8 iron plates. Super easy. Generator for that, and pretty much only that, is again pretty straightforward. What's the difference here? That is way more. Oh, I guess it comes out the same. So never mind. So this is the only thing here is, I mean, it's pretty much just a bunch of hammering. Generator's pretty easy to make, and that's really the only thing from IC2 we use. Just simply because it's the only way to make blaze rods. I'm not a fan of IC2. They do not allow you to pick up the machines very well. You got to use their special wrench, which is really annoying because I always forget and break them. And when you break them, all you get back is a basic machine casing. So, as I'm sure you can imagine, that gets a little aggravating. I'll do that later. I need to eat first. Yeah, this is this episode. Wow, 45 minutes. Sorry if I got a little rambly. I am a bit tired. I'm actually going to bed right after this. But I wanted to make sure I got an episode out. Okay. I want to make sure I got an episode out for you guys. In case I happen to be busy at work or whatever. Or too tired tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, share the video with your friends. I appreciate the mad support y'all are doing here. Also, please let me know what you think of the new thumbnails and the new intro and outro. I got those put in, finally got them made. Kind of feeling them out. The intros will probably be swapping in and out. I'm only using the main 2 right now because I wanted to just have something to kind of bookmark the videos, if you will. And then I made a whole day, spent pretty much a whole day making thumbnails for all of the videos that were up. So please let me know what you think of those. Any suggestions, any improvements, same with the intros and outros. I would appreciate that. And the next time lapse we do, I know the old music might be getting a bit old on the other time lapses. The next one we'll have some new music from Purple Planet, or Planet Purple, sorry. So that'll be some new chill tunes for y'all. And then we'll be kind of switching up about 30 songs throughout the time lapses. But thank you guys. Have a fantastic day.